All right, we are back. Welcome back. I think this will probably be the final hour here. It's getting pretty late, but we are going to be back in Gathol, and we are going to be deciding what to do with this magic. I've actually, since last game, done like a bunch of building of the kingdom. So I'm going to kind of use this time to go over some of like basically the numerical values and some examples of what we could use the moats for, or the crystallized magic. And of course, if you want to collaborate and come up with something new, that's always an option. So currently, the hope is the lowest statistic here. There's been a couple of PC deaths that have brought it back, but founding the lumber mill and returning Koiden on the first mission has kind of bolstered it back up above what it started as. The military and the defenses have gone down just a smidget as a NPC fighter died that they took out on the first mission, and the arcane knowledge from giving the
Um,
apothecary the magic has gotten brought that up. So
Jason,
typically,
can I?
yep. Go ahead.
Sorry, but didn't we intentionally put our crystal last time towards military defense? How would it have gone down?
You put it towards a logging, and I was gonna get to that in just 1 second.
Well, I thought we were putting it towards the defense of that area.
We had said that you were putting it so that you could magically push the trees back up the hill and get them there faster.
I guess I misunderstood that then the intention of what we were doing there. I thought Josh was. Am I way off base that we were talking about
I don't remember.
defending the area?
I
Uh,
honestly can't
I,
remember.
I can go back to the tapes and I'll verify
I mean,
after.
I could be completely wrong. I just thought I know that was part of the discussion because I thought that because it ended up being a combination between what Paige was suggesting and Dan was suggesting. I don't know.
I'll take a look.
I'm gonna assume you're right. I just was confused because I thought we had put it on defense and our defense had somehow gone down.
Yeah, no. So the notes that I have here is that you put it towards basically production.
Okay.
Basically, the lumber mill, once it's up, it's going to give you extra supplies. So supplies is another thing. Currently, you're at positive in that. Basically, imagine every moat of, or every crystallized magic, whatever thing you put it towards brings it up like basically 3%. It's like based out of 100, so like putting it in that direction. So arcane knowledge, for example, went from 0 to 3% out of 100. So here are some examples of things that we can use them for. You could upgrade the apothecary again, and this time instead of making 1d4 minus 1 potions per week, it will make 1d4 just straight up potions per week, and then 2 medical kits instead of 1 medical kit. You could, I wrote this down. You could also create a magical defense around the lumberyard, increasing the defense of that, which we will go back and check. That's just, it was in the list. You could rekindle the connection with the divine and allow NPCs to be clerics. Same with arcane. They can be wizards. You can donate it to the Elven Smith, and that will allow you to make +1 weapons when that comes. You could donate it to the service of a dark god. That's just an option. You know, do as you will.
Big deal.
Yeah. You could donate it to actually build military of Gathol itself. You could donate it to start making magical armor. So it's actually 2 levels to make magical armor rather than just 1. You can donate it to the smith to buy magic trinkets, to allow yourself to buy magic trinkets, or you could make like an event or like a building or something to upgrade like hope or satisfaction in some way. Does that kind of like make some sense on that rundown?
So let's say we decide to do something like where we, you know, um, I don't know, put it towards a temple, right?
Yep.
Would that temple have an effect on hope as well?
Yeah, if you wanted to, you could say like I want to unlock this and start focusing those on hope if you would like to. Like it would go at NPC rate, not at player rate. You'd get like a much slower effect.
Right.
So now we'll go into game. That's like all out of game stuff. And then we will be back in the Great Hall, and Keen will say, what did you find?
I mean, do I like I don't know who has the crystal.
He just opens
You
the
had
key
it.
for.
I had it. Okay. I'll offer that to him.
Where do you think we should send this? Who do you think we could make the most use of it?
Well, I suppose that's up to everyone since we were all equally involved in its retrieval.
I'm sorry. Pardon my rudeness. Allow me to introduce Gravarius's brother, Revarius. Please come in. We regret to inform you that your brother has died, and I hope that you could make a name for yourself and achieve heights of your family higher than that.
So did we actually tell him he died?
I guess
Well,
I thought we were gonna bullshit so people didn't get sad.
I take Revarius by the hand and go, I'm so sorry for your loss.
I
I'm
knew,
so
I
sorry.
felt this was going to happen. I knew he shouldn't have
that's
gone
right.
out.
You said you wanted to send him up to
Well,
a
I
farm
guess it's
upstate.
out of the bag now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, he instead of saying dies, he says he made his own path and sent for you to take his place.
I still say so sorry for your loss.
Yeah. It was expected. He had this terrible hernia, and I mean, just anything hitting him in the gut there, just all the intestines just would have come out at any moment.
He nods knowingly.
Yeah.
Why?
Didn't I say that?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I am so sorry for your loss. It's a dangerous world out there.
Yes, it is. It would be my honor to carry on the family name, take his place.
Excellent. Well, now that that's out of the way, what do you guys want to do with this magical crystal?
Perhaps we could use it to create a shrine or temple to Morden and
Or improve
increase
the one?
the religious fervor of the town.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, sorry to interrupt. Speaking of which, Orethi had also said like some more like engineering around the Gathol itself was an idea. Just to throw it out there.
Yeah, an elevator.
It sounds like Gathol has a lot of problems, and your answer is more religion?
It'll solve everything.
On a side note, I thought we had established that there is a temple, but we'd be just like making it better. So you wouldn't have to. We wouldn't be building a temple. We would be improving a temple.
That's true.
That's for their sake, not yours, Josh. Like just so that they know.
Yep. That's true.
There is a temple, but it's somewhat defunct right now, right? Like there wasn't really a.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
basically
there's no
probably the only
belief.
priest.
There's a building, but no.
Right. I guess there's a temple in the physical sense, but maybe not so much in the, practical sense. Does that make more sense?
Yep.
Also, let me say sense one more time in a sentence.
Yeah. So it looks like there's no other suggestions though. So shall we go with...
I mean, let's let the mage talk.
I guess I don't have a real suggestion. I'm just a nitpicker here. But the town, I think the engineering problems sound like they might be important, or people need hope. If religion brings them hope, that's great. But maybe we can apply it more directly.
Now, Josh, as far as the bit with the clerics and stuff, would establishing this temple allow us to have clerics?
Yeah. So it would allow you basically like if for some reason like 4 people don't show up and you need to take NPCs, like last time you only got fighters or martial classes, now you'd be able to take like a cleric instead if you wanted to.
So I mean, it does have that, at least that practical aspect to it.
Back that up, because I need some healing. So
I mean, they could also die. Like taking them out also endangers them, so there's like a risk reward there. But yeah, that is all possible.
So I already got to decide where one went, so I'm gonna let other people weigh in. I think that the temple's a really good idea, just for having the dual. I also, if I was to throw in any kind of personal wish list, magical armor would be nice, but I think we're so early on that no one would be able to afford it, so it's kind of like a moot point.
Reverius, what would your brother have wanted?
I think he wouldn't have cared too much about a temple. The wilderness was his temple. But if we can put maybe a little stone there, maybe a green man symbol on it in the temple, then I could get behind it.
All right.
A green man?
Yeah.
Druid symbol.
Oh, so perhaps a god of nature or something.
Yes, yeah.
All right. Everyone thumbs up on that? Good? All right.
Yeah.
So we will be giving it to the divine with a small shine to remember the efforts of Gregarious in order to get that, make that possible. Awesome.
Maybe when you do the shrine, you should make sure you have his name correct.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Of course. Yeah.
Just
I'm the worst. I'm just the worst with names. I'm
well,
sorry.
in certain scripts, the G looks like a V, so
Yeah, Gregarious.
I can see.
Gregarious.
It's okay. It's not like it was on the screen in front of you for 2 hours. It's fine.
These are my friends, ladies and gentlemen.
No, see, I get to give him a hard time because he's been fucking up my name for like 4 sessions now. So
I had it right the last 2 sessions. I've had it right.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So what would you like to do now?
I would like to take the coins that I got from Gregarius's body and find a worthy cause to donate them to.
How much was it? 76?
These 6 gold pieces.
Do you want to just put it like to his shrine or whatever when it will be built? Like this is just eventually.
No, not necessarily for his monument, but some sort of, if there's, I guess I don't know the town, out of game, I don't know the town well enough. I'm thinking like there's an orphanage or some outdooring club or something sort of in his.
Yeah, and we can sort of make
there
up the
is
town.
no outdooring club.
We can make
there
the
was
town
no
up together.
outdooring before like 2 days ago.
We can make up stuff together, right? Like so, it's collaborative role playing. If you're like, I want there to be an orphanage and I want to put this to the orphanage, now we have an orphanage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there must be an orphanage because there's orphans, right? How big is this town?
It's pretty big, but it's not like crazy big.
So is there like a few thousand people, or
Yeah, maybe like
tens of thousands?
pushing 4,000, pushing 5,000.
Oh, okay. So it's like a village or a small town.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a very small town.
Okay, I find like a
1,000.
orphanage or an old schoolhouse, maybe.
Oh.
And I donate the coins to them.
Excellent. It has been noted. All right. Anything else? Anyone else want to do in Gathol?
No, just I need some rest.
I think it wouldn't be a terrible idea to go check on Coiton.
Sure. So you go downstairs. So Gathol is basically built like a large spiral that sort of spirals all the way down to a forge right at the bottom. And the smith lives down there. she is working the forge currently, so she is busy. But if you go to their house, you actually see there is a guard out front.
Okay, hold on. Coyton's busy at the forge.
No, her mom.
Okay. Can I go see the dad real quick though? Is he, like
Yeah. So the dad, you find him in that the side forge. The dad is an elf, and he makes sort of more intricate, detailed stuff. So he has his own forge.
right? I I yeah. Good afternoon.
He nods and he says, welcome. How have things been?
Less than great. We were successful after a fashion, but unfortunately, I need to return one of these to you, and I give him the Gregarius's necklace.
Oh, darn. Okay, thank you. And he takes it back.
Yeah. And then I will. Yeah, I'll just go pay visit to their house, and there's guards out front.
There is a guard. Yep. He's
Okay.
like-
Is he like preventing people from coming and going? Is he like?
Yeah. So when you approach him, he'll just say like, "Hey, only the family can go in right now. Sorry about that."
I say, I'm a family friend. What's going on?
He says, "Listen, I can't stop you if you want to go in." Like he just levels with you, and he's like, "But basically, I'm here so Coyden doesn't leave."
Okay.
Her mom was pretty mad that she left the other day.
Okay. I'm not gonna take her anywhere. I just was coming to pay a visit.
Yeah, I
And
mean, I would prefer
you can
like
see if she wants to come out
listen,
and say
man.
hello. She's not on house arrest, is she?
He kind of is like that. Yeah, she is. He's like, listen, man, I can't stop you. You know I can't stop you, but you'd be doing me a favor if you didn't go in there, so at least I could tell them that I didn't let anyone in.
Right. You want to see if she wants to come to a window?
He's like,
That'll serve both our purposes.
he's like, you know that's I can deliver a message.
She's not allowed to talk to anyone.
Listen, you really give me a hard time here.
I'm actually not. I'm going out of my way not to get time, but still get what I want.
I know. I can deliver her a message. That's
Okay. Tell her. Can you please tell her that Relaine came to see about her health, and that should she need anything, to send word, and I will come address her issues personally.
He nods. He's like, all right, I'll give her that.
Okay. I see that you do. And I
He waits till you get like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
He waits till you get like a little ways away, and then he just goes in. Like he just waits till you get out of like arm's reach, and then he just walks in.
Okay. Well, this is odd, but I mean, I'm sure they'll sort it out. It's not like they're gonna keep her on house arrest for the rest of her life. She's probably just grounded. Yeah, I don't know. I make a note of it and just assume that if it carries on for too long, I'll probably go pay a visit.
All right, awesome. So that is also today is also the start of a new week. So nice. All right.
Sorry, how much gold did we end up dividing up from the ogre? I don't think I wrote that down.
15 each.
15?
1-5. Yep.
Thank you.
All right, cool. So all the stats here have been updated. The potion, the alchemist made 2 more potions and has 1 more healing kit. If any of you are interested, before you go out.
The effects of those.
So the potions are 2d4 plus 4 plus 2. 1 second, I have it on my sheet here. Yeah,
I have
2d4 plus 2. And then the healing kit, the healer's kit is if you don't have the feat, it just automatically stabilizes someone who is down. If you do have the feat, you can once per long rest heal them a bunch as well.
Wait. The
Consumable.
one in the book.
Yeah,
It's got 10 charges.
Yeah, consumable 10 charges. Yep.
I don't recall the healing bit being in there though, Jay.
It's only there if you have the healer feat.
Oh, is that information in the feat and
Yes.
not in the? Okay, that's why it's not in the description in the gear section.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah, I am getting a potion of healing.
All right, cool. So mark off the 50 gold there.
Yep.
Those the kits are like 5 gold by the by. At least they were, unless Jason you changing the price.
Nope, 5 gold.
Anyway, I have one, so
I'll
anyone
take one
else wants
too
to-
if it's just 5.
Yeah, I'll take one.
There's only one, so.
Oh, okay.
What were the potions again?
2d4 plus 2.
Oh, they're just healing potions.
Yeah, they're just normal healing potions. Yep. All right, cool. So the shopping has commenced. Any interest in where you'd like to go next or what you'd like to do? I can bring you back to the map.
Well, without the key to the tower,
You
I think-
could go get the key. Like it's not like she has it. It's like hoarded. Like you could just
Did
go.
we actually establish that it will open the tower, or just we think
no,
it might?
we were going to go investigate it.
You
yeah.
think that it
Oh,
will?
okay.
The thought is that it will open a door in the tower, on the tower. You have no idea, honestly.
Okay.
What?
but-
Let's.
It does have
think-
a 5% chance of opening any door.
But then it disappears forever.
Yep.
Yeah, so it seems like it would be better to figure out where it goes. So we found a magic key. It does open something, but it also has a 5% chance of opening any lock that is locked, right? So like a skeleton key 1 out of 20 times.
Question. Sorry to interrupt you, Josh. Go ahead. Actually.
No, I mean I was just letting them know what we found. But when we asked kind of a wizard in town, he said he thought it could go to this tower over here.
So, how do failed attempts with that work, Jay? Like, we can only like, let's say we attempt to use it for its, magical property, where it can open any lock. Once we've failed at it, it can only be used one time on the same lock in that capacity?
Yeah.
Or can we essentially just keep trying?
Yeah, it's only one time per door.
Wizard Tower makes sense if we have a lead. It's probably worth checking out. We also have the mysterious body. We could go back and follow the trail if we can remember
You can.
how to get there.
Oh wait.
Gregarious remembers.
Hey, Gregarious.
I also rolled a 20.
Yeah. We'll say
Yeah.
Coil remembers because he also did get a 20. Yeah.
If I'm being honest, I have a lot more interest in sorting out this mage tower than I do in the body. That might just be me.
Okay.
That's where I'm most interested, but that's,
Into
whatever.
magic. Pew pew pew.
That and just like the idea of just following the tracks of a dead body just doesn't sound nearly as exciting.
I go traipse through the wilderness.
All right.
Yeah, let's do the Wizard Tower.
All right. So
Yep.
you are going to the Wizard's Tower. We're gonna use Coil here. So you guys make it all the way out here for your first night, and are uninterrupted during that day. So how would you like to camp or whatever?
We'll just set up camp. I have sentry's rest, so I could do the whole watch. I don't think we should make a fire or anything.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna suggest. Probably a cold camp is not a terrible idea.
Yep.
Can I I'm just gonna make sure I cast mage armor before I go to sleep for the 8-hour duration dealio.
Sure.
And so where, like, what's the terrain like where we're camping?
One moment. So
It's full of explosive rock.
one of the
Jesus.
just
What?
red barrels everywhere. All right, so here is your campsite. Look how cool it is, and I'll delete the fire since you guys didn't want to do a fire.
Do we actually have tents?
Yeah, you guys have like little tents or whatever, like in your packs that you have like something, like it might be bedrolls or something.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and place yourselves as you would like.
I imagine Josh is just sort of like chilling out
Yeah,
in
just
the middle of shit, huh?
Yeah.
all right. So Josh is going to be the only one taking watch.
I am going to not sleep in a tent. It's nice out, right?
Oh yeah, and there's like all kinds of nice like covering. So even if it was raining, it wouldn't get you too bad.
I'm gonna sleep out under the stars.
Actually, so this is the first time this has come up. This is the first time anyone's actually like taking time to look at the stars.
Can we see them over the canopy?
Actually, no, you can't. Nope, you wouldn't. You'd have to wait on that. Yep, you're right. Nope.
Well,
Yeah, you're right. I mean, hey,
So one of the properties of this forest, when we go in it, essentially the canopy is so thick that it's basically like night. So if you don't have
it's like being in a rainforest.
like dark vision or low light or whatever, you can't see. So I've been having when we're moving about during the day, I have to keep my light spell going. My incandescent emitter.
all right, cool. So, Josh, could you give me a whatever, still just like a spot perception check, just normal, doesn't not at disadvantage or anything. Okay, cool. So again, you sort of feel that like that static on the back of your neck. There's like a static. You don't see anything. Let me. Okay, so you don't see anything. And give me 1 second.
He doesn't see anything. What are we paying you for?
All right. Then, as you're sort of watching, for a while, you don't see anything immediately, but then a big black cat sort of comes. Let me move this to the layer you can see. A big black cat comes like out of some bushes and starts moving towards Relaine. It's like you notice it like here.
Okay.
So a big black cat.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I
Like the size of a lion or something.
So it's like a panther.
Yeah, it's like a panther. Yeah.
So I say, I hear something, and then I say incandescent emitter, and my hand kind of lights up, and I touch my shield. My shield lights up.
Okay.
So it's 20 feet around me is like as lit up as daylight, and then I think it's another 20 feet is low light around that.
All right. So as soon as you like light up and you like look at it to move, you see it. It seems to like shift around. Like you think you have a beat on it, but it actually may be in a different place than you think it is. And the others start to wake up. It runs off. It just like takes off in a sprint as soon as you notice it.
All right, I'll try to chase it.
Okay. So, yep. Go ahead and move.
To have woken us up.
Yeah. He woke. He would have.
Yeah, I shouted.
All right. Cool. So, we will go into initiative if you would like. This thing is faster than you, so if you want to chase it blindly through the forest, you can. However, that would be pretty dangerous.
Well, it's not blindly, right? Because I have a light.
Right. But I mean, like, you don't know where it's going to lead you.
Oh. I guess if I see that it's faster than me, I stop chasing it.
Okay. Anyone else want to give chase, or do you want to just?
I'm just like, huh? What happened? Like I just woke up to yelling. I have no idea what the situation is.
I say there was some sort of could I have gotten at least close enough to maybe make an Arcana check
Yep, you sure can.
on it?
Yell, don't go after it.
It's what's called a displacer beast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you think that is a very dangerous cat, and it's now like this is the second time you've seen it, so it's probably like stalking you guys around the forest now.
I say
Cool.
I got a strange sensation, like I was being watched, and then I heard a noise. It seems like it was sneaking up on you, Relaine.
On me, really?
Indeed. And
That's spooky.
yeah, I startled it off.
Well, thank you.
I believe it is stalking us.
Yikes. Shh. Well, I'm gonna have trouble falling back asleep.
All right. Yeah. So that being said, why don't you all go ahead and make? If you think that your character is like would be shaken by this, make a willpower save. DC 13.
Wisdom.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Wisdom save. DC 13. If you don't make it, then you get 1 level of fatigue.
Okay. It's a wisdom save, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. $21.
Yep. You're able to fall back asleep.
Yeah, my first roll was not so good.
Oh, did you use your?
I just double clicked accidentally.
Oh, you double clicked accidentally. Yeah, so you toss and turn all night. You don't like that.
Yeah.
You can't find any rest here. The memory of your brother is weighing on you, and the danger.
Yeah, I'm questioning even coming out here.
All right, cool.
Before we go to bed,
Mhm.
I can cast Alarm as a ritual.
Okay.
Up below an alarm against unwanted intrusion within 20-foot cube.
Yeah.
And
So
and that lasts for 8 hours.
Yeah.
And then there's an audible alarm if anything comes in it.
Sounds good. Yeah, nothing else disturbs you for the rest of the night, but that's definitely a good idea for next time. All right, cool. So you guys continue along the path.
So what is the effect of the fatigue?
The level 1 fatigue gives you disadvantage on ability checks. So that's not like attacks. That's like if you were rolling like perception or whatever,
Okay.
that stuff. All right, so you guys make it to about here-ish, like just about the evening of the second day, right before you are gonna like go to start packing up for the night. And you all, let me get your characters here. Come upon sorry, I'm just getting you on the sheet. You all come upon a house.
No way.
You see a house. It appears that there are some books sort of idly strewn about here, like on the front here. And then the door, there are some windows. I'll reveal them to you. 1 second.
Jason, the first thing I'm going to do before is tell everyone to hold on for a second, and I'm going to do an Arcana check on those books because of what happened to us last time.
Absolutely. Yep. The top of it should have gone away there.
One other note, Jason, is it helpful for me to tell you that I've changed what's in my spell book, or at least what I've prepared?
You don't need to tell me. If you're cheating at this game, I think you have bigger problems. So.
Sure. Okay, that's fair.
Right. Cool.
You do need to tell Josh though; he's very distrustful.
All right. Cool. So I sort of there's 2 levels. It's 2-story. It's like 2.5 almost. So I offset them here so that you can see the top layer, and then when you get into the bottom layer, I'll move it. But the door there is down to the bottom, on the bottom edge, and then these two things up here, these are windows. So this is the door. These are windows. I was pointing with my hand instead of just pointing with my mouse. All right. So your Arcana check. Yes.
19.
So let me tell you what books they are. So this book here is a magical scroll.
Excuse me.
This book down here is not magical. This book is also magical. This book is cursed.
Okay, wait. Okay, so magical, not magical, magical, cursed.
No, other way. Yeah, so magic, nothing, cursed.
Okay. Okay. How do I explain this then? No one was here when we did that. Okay. So in these woods in the past, one of our previous outings, we came across a monster that was jumping in between magical texts, and as it would jump into a book, it was casting spells that were written in the books. So that's the reason for my immediate concern. Using a bit of arcane scrying and knowledge, it seems to me that the 2 books to the closest to us are magical in nature. The one to the left of those is not so much, and the one in the farthest away has some sort of curse upon it. I'm not sure what the safest way to proceed with this might be. I recommend probably not going anywhere near the books, or at least especially not the one that's cursed.
With that, you like can scan over these books, and you know that a similar creature is not among these books.
Oh,
If you had to assess the threat level, what would you?
well, now that I know that there's not a monster in them, everything I just said seems kind of honky.
Well, I mean, yeah. Sorry, I like.
I instead let's just retcon it as though I was explaining my caution.
Yeah.
As opposed to explaining it as though there's still a threat, maybe.
Mhm.
And then I'll say, it seems the two books in the front are magical in nature. I'm not sure what, and then one of them is cursed, so we should probably steer clear of it. But maybe a little closer investigation of the other two is in order. Or maybe we should avoid them altogether and see if anyone's home before we start digging around in their property.
Starfire, you can make a Arcana check as well, and you could try to identify these books. Not just that they're magical, but since you're a wizard.
Yeah, I was just reading Detect Magic, seeing if that would help me here. But it just kind of gives me the School of Magic and can penetrate most barriers.
Yeah, like a wall or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do Arcana.
So are we doing all this from 30 feet away, or?
Yeah, you are. You have no idea what they are, and you actually disagree.
I can't even read it.
You disagree with Relaine. You think this is not a cursed book. You think it's just a magic book.
I mean,
I don't even care that much about books.
You don't have to say it out loud, but that's what you think internally. So you can say
no.
whatever
I'm
you
going
like.
for that book. He's the dummy, so I'm going for it.
I mean, are you just like making a play for it, like right away?
I think it's gonna be a fine book. I mean, who's the wizard here?
The only thing I will say is you might think that I mean, and I'm not going to tell you what you think or you don't, but the point about maybe we should see what's going on with the owner of the house first before we do that. But you still might do it eventually. I don't know.
I think we should. I mean, it's not my property. Sure, let's check out the house. I'm just saying. I think that one's fine.
But Starfire, you are.
But he's not. You're not saying any of this out loud, though.
What? Yes, I am.
Oh, you are. Okay. Sorry, I
saying-
didn't know which was which because Jason had said something. Oh, okay.
This is my character saying. So I think you're wrong. That book is fine.
Okay.
It's magical. There's
Yeah.
no curse.
Mhm.
I'm the wizard.
Yeah.
I got the experience, but it's not my stuff. So let's see who lives here and why they left their books out in the front yard.
Why might a wizard leave their or anyone really leave their books out in the front yard?
That's
You know what? I just I smile and I just say, you know what? I yield to your superior intellect.
All right. So
I kind of want to sneak up and maybe look in one of these windows.
All right, cool. So go ahead and roll me a sneak roll. All right, cool. So give me also a perception check. Okay.
I'm consistent.
All right. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to move your character one cube at a time, and I'll tell you when to stop.
So I'll tell you when you get fucked, basically. Just hang in there. It's coming.
All right, stop. All right, we're gonna roll initiative.
Okay. See if I can do this right first try. Click on my dude. Click on this thing over here. There.
Nice, and they're all in order for me. Oh, that's great. Okay, so you reach there, and it's only at this point do you see this monster appear out of the window. It looks like a weird sort of automaton. It's like its body is shaped like a larger book. It has like an eyeball that's on a swivel, and it has two long legs. And its body opens up, and there's a book, and it just fires the book at you, just, and it just flies at you. Make an attack.
Okay. There's something weird in there.
What is your AC?
14.
It's about to get strange.
14.
Yes.
Okay, it hits you. It hits you for 7 points of damage. So this
Oh,
book
of
just
course.
like
Right.
rockets. This rockets out at you, and then just boom, and then the pages just all fly. It's like this sort of beautiful cascade of damage.
I mean, I guess beauty is in the eye of the beholder on this one, Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Nice.
like to imagine it sort of like there's just pages and like you just get leveled by this book.
I just imagine taking a book binding straight to the nose at high velocity, and thinking that would really fucking hurt.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah. Coil's eyes go kind of wide as the book just clocks Reverius.
All right, cool.
Well,
So
I guess that answers the question about whether or not this is a friendly inhabitant.
Reverius, it is your turn.
Okay. I return fire with longbow.
Okay. It has half cover because it's like just shooting out of a window.
Quick, Starfire, go get that magic
So
book to
is
help
that
us.
is that disadvantage or
No, it's just higher attack. I'm just letting you know that it's like harder to hit because of it.
Okay.
That's a miss.
All right, and then I will move.
You hit just the wood right near it. Just boom.
Okay. I'm gonna move up to the corner of the building here, so he doesn't have
Yep.
line of sight on me.
Right.
Oh,
And as you move over there, you notice that the back half of this building is actually like in the trees. Like it's like the trees are like have grown around it at this point.
okay. So I'm kind of there.
All right. Starfire.
I'm gonna go 3 feet.
Where's Dan to set the entire house on fire?
So I go here,
Yep.
and then I use minor illusion,
Okay.
and I make a bookcase right here. Actually, no, the bookcase is gonna go right here.
Let me see if I have a bookcase handy.
You just do a square. It's fine. We'll just do a square.
Second. Oh, I got one. Don't you worry.
Oh, good. I was worried.
What the?
I didn't want my limited imagination to suffer with not seeing a bookcase.
Right here. Boom.
There we go.
Bookcase.
Done.
It's facing him. It's got like some books, but not all books. Like this bookcase needs to be filled.
All right. Cool. All right. Relaine, what is your dexterity score?
Not too high. Not too high. I'm gonna 12.
All right. So the first one's gonna go first. So another one appears. Whoop, out of this other window.
Fantastic.
And is going to try to it's going to try to fire another book at Starfire. Oh, however, it goes wide. It just flies just way over you. Like you think that you're outside of the distance that its effective range is.
Where's you didn't place the other one?
It should
Or
be
I
on
can-
there now. Over here.
It's there.
Oh.
It's on the front of the building.
Okay.
Cool. Relaine, your turn.
All right. Well then. Let's see. What can I do? No, that ain't gonna work. All right. I am going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 move over here, and I'm going to attack this schmo.
Okay.
Fuck. I missed.
Nope. Yeah. Again, you shoot your invocation out and it just fizzles in the air.
And I just suck
Yeah,
so hard.
that's true.
So hard.
Launching flash canister.
I just picture this guy throwing cans of Campbell's soup. I don't know why.
Oh my god. It misses. Which
And-
one were you attacking, Josh? That one?
That one.
You kill it. It like it just goes through the window and it lands on it and then it just the top just pops off with the eyeball and then it just collapses.
Tomato soup goes everywhere.
Yeah, yep. Mm-hmm. All right. Another one appears.
Oh, we're on number 3 now.
Yeah.
Well, at least we know they're not like. I thought that after it one shot him that easily, I thought it was going to be they were going to be kind of strong. I was very worried.
All right,
actually.
it runs out here, and then you see this book levitate and load itself inside of it. Starfire and Relaine can make an Arcana check.
Coyle immediately thinks to himself, "Oh no, he's got the book that was really good."
That's the good one.
All right, both of you identify that it seems to be. It has like a mage hand that is sort of like around it that it can control that it uses as hands, and then it fires this book at Coyle.
Wait, so is it? It's not casting a mage hand spell.
No, it's just permanently there.
Okay.
It's sort of like it fires the
Okay.
book at Coyle, but it lands short right here. Then, at that point, Coyle, you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
The joke's on him. That's my best one.
Fucking what an idiot, right? Show him, Josh.
All right. So this book, you look down at it, and then the words on it sort of line in red, and then you feel your mind be taken over. So
It is a good book.
yeah, it's
Thanks.
not good. The lines stay red. So can I have the two Arcana people make another Arcana check for me?
Sure.
Like reading Rainbow.
Yeah.
You're in a book. It's really transported me.
It says
You
rolling
can really
dice,
lose
dot,
yourself
dot,
in a
dot,
good
dot,
book.
8.
Okay, so the 8 won't do it, but the Starfire, is that yours? Arcana check?
Yeah, and I critted, yeah.
Oh, nice. So, you know this as a weirding scroll. So what it does is it will dominate people that reads it, and it will dominate them until it dies. So you need to kill this to free Josh. And
Or
Josh,
kill the creature or kill the book?
both are the same thing. It is a book, like it's just like a cursed book.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm asking. The
So
book is the
destroy the
creature,
book.
not the thing that shot the book.
Yeah, the book itself. Yeah, you're correct. Yep. All right, awesome. So then this thing fires its shot at you.
Are you going to relay that information to anyone?
Oh,
Well, it's not
Sorry,
his
I
turn. It's not his turn.
yeah.
Oh, I thought talking was a free action.
Yeah,
Like
but you
whenever.
can only take actions during your turn.
Ah, got it.
All
Yeah.
right. So this is a 14. Does that hit you, Starfire? It does.
Yep.
All right. So you're gonna take 7 points of damage as well as another book just flies and just boom.
I'm out.
All right. It hits him right in the gut, and he just sits down, and then falls.
No,
over.
no one knows.
Nobody knows. Oh, this is fantastic. Well, looks like old Relane's gonna have some work on his hands.
All right. So back to the top of the order. It
All right.
is Reverius. Oh,
I will.
sorry, did I skip Coil? No, you went, right?
Coil's last.
Oh, you're right. No, that was after you. You went because you shot that thing down. Yep. Riverius, it's your turn. Yep.
Okay. I will attack the one that is outside the building with my longbow.
Okay. Is that within the range there?
It is.
Oh yeah, 150 feet. Yeah. All right. So you hit it, but that does not take it down.
Okay. And I'll remain where I am.
Okay. Starfire, I'm gonna need you to make a roll. Nice. So that's one pass. All right, Relaine, your move.
I'm gonna move here, and I'm going to Did I saw him take one of them out with was it a bow shot or the canister?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, the flash canister.
Okay. Well, I suppose I gotta attack this guy first before I bring Starfire back up, or he's just gonna get hit in the face and go down again. 21 hit.
Yep,
11 damage.
that kills him.
Boof.
All right. Josh, I'm going to make another. Oh wait, no, this is going to be at the end of your turn. Sorry. You are going to move up. All right, and you're going to attack Relaine with your flash canister.
That has a save associated with it, right?
So you're going to make a dexterity saving throw. You need a 12.
Yeah. I think I have +1 on dex saves.
Launching
Yeah.
flash canister at
What?
close companion, Relaine.
What the hell are you doing?
I cannot control my circuits.
Can he say that?
Yeah, he can. Yeah.
Oh, well, I save. So do I take half or none or
No, you
what?
take none.
None.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just a cantrip. It's not a very good spell.
yeah.
Yeah, those are all things that are said out loud in roleplay. Great job. All right. Now.
Fuck off.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. It loads this and it's gonna shoot at you, Relaine.
That would I like the idea of a Warforged saying all that and you saying, "Can he say that?"
Well, no, it was more like if he's not in control of himself, like is he in control of his speech was my question, because him saying he's not in control of himself gives me information that I can use to benefit me in the fight. So it's like it's kind of on that line of like being fair and not fair.
Did
why I
you
was
want
asking.
me to
You know,
did
it
you
was.
want me
It
to
was
roll?
oh yeah, roll your wisdom saving throw. Yeah, and that was a really good. Yeah, it's a really good clarity though, Donnie, for sure. That does not make it. Okay, so this guy comes up, picks up this book, tries to fire it at you, Relaine, and it jams, just like perk, and then just sort of like falls out.
Okay.
All right, cool. Back to the top of the order, Riverius.
Okay. Longbow.
For Gravarius.
Yes.
That will kill it. It goes down.
Okay. And I'll move, I guess, closer to my companions here.
All right. Starfire, I'm going to need you to make another death saving throw. So that's one fail. All right, Relaine.
Okay. So all the enemies are dead
Uh,
that I'm aware of anyway.
yeah, I guess that you're aware of. Yep.
Okay. I'm going to use my kit to stabilize and Starfire.
All right, so just to expel a charge, you go to 0 HP, Starfire.
Wait, does that bring him back to consciousness or no?
No, it
puts
just
him in there.
stabilizes him.
Oh, then I'm gonna dump a potion down his throat instead.
Okay.
So I
2d4
rolled a
plus 2.
2d4.
Overkill.
All right. Cool.
That's 50 gold well spent.
Now it's Coil's turn, and he is going to walk.
Am I?
Oh, sorry.
So like, would I just use my? They're really set up for one of my spells.
What spell?
Hey now.
Thunder wave.
No, that won't. I won't be that cruel.
Okay.
All right, let's discuss how we could fuck the party over harder.
Well, I'm just saying, if I really was like under this curse and actively trying to harm you.
It's not like, you know.
I think it makes a lot of sense that Jay's having him use the only ability that you used in front of the book.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's doing that on purpose, but
Oh, I am. All right, so it's gonna make you make another saving throw. It's gonna do Starfire this time.
God damn it! If you get fucking killed.
What kind of saving throw?
It's a Dexterity saving throw. You need to beat a 12. You do not. So you take 7
Much?
damage.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Are you fucking?
I have 6 health.
All right. So that's the end of the round.
Bro, I tried. All right, I tried.
Riverius, go ahead and make an investigation check.
I try to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, exactly. All right. I mean, you definitely see this book open, and it's got like all these like red, like sort of wavy line magic things coming off of it.
Hmm.
And then Coil doesn't seem to be able to control his body.
Like, Jason, wouldn't I have a good shot at figuring this out because I'm the one that I realized the book was cursed and saw him get shot with it?
Yeah, you know. Yeah.
Okay, so on my turn, could I perhaps roll?
Did I skip your turn?
No, I'm asking.
Oh, no,
like,
you don't need
if
to.
I
You
can
don't,
take a.
you don't
I'm
need
gonna
to roll.
shoot an-
You just know. You know now. You know what's
I'm
happening.
gonna
Sorry, I
shoot an
didn't
arrow.
want to interrupt his turn or anything. I just was curious.
Yeah, you know now. Yeah.
Okay.
Longbow attack on the book.
Yeah, that hits. It goes into the book, but the red lines on it are still solid. Josh, I don't know if you made your wisdom saving throw, but do that as well.
Oh yeah.
Is the book moving around or anything?
No.
Oh,
just laying
okay.
there.
Okay,
All right.
so-
So I'll also move. Down there.
So I rolled a 20, which I assume.
Yeah. So you're out of it now.
Yeah, I say. Ooh, I am so sorry. Coil, the threat level of myself is at least a 4. I must apologize for any harm I have incurred.
I just point at. You owe me 50 gold.
I'm afraid that's just part of the hazards of adventuring.
Starfire, I think you're gonna need to make another death save. Is it your turn? If you're down again.
I'm down.
Yeah, Josh can just heal him though, I think. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Restorative nanotechnology.
He still needs to make the roll.
And even if I pass or fail, it doesn't matter.
Well,
he's
if you
healing
get
me.
a 20, you actually wake up. So that's like a thing that could happen. Okay. All right. So now you heal for 10. Awesome.
Back at 6.
All right. Cool. Relaine.
Yeah, the book's still alive though, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna roast the fucking book from. Now, does this count as a downed opponent or a prone opponent because it's just laying there and can't move?
No, because it benefits you for it not to be a prone opponent.
Yeah. Ranged attacks against someone that's
I mean, then if it didn't, I'll take the.
No,
The-
no, it's just a book. It's just laying there. I'm not going to give you disadvantage on something that's not
Okay.
moving. It's like
But I
25.
from my Arcana check earlier where I critted, would I know like what it takes to destroy a book like this? Like, is it just like can an arrow break it, or does it need something more?
Does roasting it
magical.
for 13 do it?
roasting it for 13 does not kill it. But Starfire, you know that regular means of damage will work, and fire will do extra damage. But it's just like it's still like it just has a durability. You know what I mean? It's just like
Sure.
it's enchanted in
Okay.
a way. You don't need to like throw it in the Mountain of Doom or anything to kill it. You know, it's just like
Well, why did I bring this pocket Mountain of Doom with us then? This is fucking bullshit.
I know. I'm just carrying that everywhere.
So much waste today.
All right. Cool.
Well, we'll just
Verlaine,
launch our cantrips at it until it's destroyed, right?
Coil.
Like,
Coil went. You healed it. It's gonna go and try and take over.
oh,
Revarius.
Please hope that it does not take me over.
Go ahead and make a will saving throw.
Is that wisdom?
Oh yeah, sorry, wisdom. Keep doing that. All right,
Oh,
you rolled it
I don't know.
twice.
It's doing 2.
Okay. All right, so you failed the first one, so we'll take that one.
Yeah.
All right, so you get taken over. And you are going to attack with a bow at Coil. So make a bow attack on Coil.
God damn this book.
Take 5 damage, Coil.
all right.
I just look over at Starfire and say, "Yeah, a good one, huh? That one's a good one, huh?"
All right, Starfire, it's your turn. Then
Yeah, I yell, "It's the book! It's the book!" This is
what
the
are you gonna
first
do?
time I've been able to communicate that. One of my questions: if I was to interact with the book, would I think it would take me over?
I mean, it would definitely try to. Yes.
Okay, I am going to sprint for this and just tackle it.
Oh, okay, sure.
So that's my action.
All right,
That would be a dash.
sounds good. All right, Coil.
I'll launch a flash canister. Launching flash canister at the book.
Okay.
I have to roll 2.
No, you don't have to. Roll.
No,
All right.
because
yep.
I think it's a spell, so I could target the book and not you, right?
Yeah, you're fine. All right. Yep. That kills it. It just the red on it sort of goes away and fades to black, and then you see Revarius sort of like get his wits about him again.
Oh,
Uh,
what have I done?
My plan was to let the book take me over, and then that way it's all just illusion magic.
Had it lived, it would have been good, but
you are correct. You were correct, Starfire. That was a good book.
Yeah.
Say, I told you it was more powerful than the other ones.
I feel like my potion was a waste.
that's a decision you made.
It's, like what is left of the book at this point?
So of this book, it just is sort of like a non-magical, non-cursed book. It's just like a regular book with the writings that if a wizard found it and they were so inclined, they could re-imbue it with said curse.
So it didn't take like physical damage from arrows being shot into it, and
I mean, it is damaged, but not the kind of damage that you would expect from a book.
okay.
Because it's like it was imbued with that curse. Now you could burn it if you wanted to, and it would go away and just die. But it was reinforced by that curse.
Tempting.
I want to
Yeah.
keep the book.
Right. If you want to add it to your inventory, you certainly may.
That.
would you like to grab the other 2 magical books?
Yeah, I will. For sure.
All right. Does anyone else want to grab? Like, cause you could grab one. Does anyone else want to grab the other one?
I'll grab the non-magical one.
So you get that. It's a
And it was,
non-magical, and then since the other ones you get, the first magical book is a book of long stride. It is a scroll of long stride.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is a scroll of inflict wounds.
So how does it work to have a scroll? Can like anybody use it, or like what are the rules on that for?
I believe you have to be like an arcane magic user to you have to be able to cast the spell in class to be able to use it.
Mm-hmm.
So for example, Long Strider would probably have to be a ranger
Yeah.
Or
or
a
a
wizard.
And the other
druid
one is
maybe.
inflict wounds. That would be like that's
Divine.
a cleric kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would probably have to use
Yeah,
that.
you can use scrolls to cast things that are above your spell level too, provided it's part of your class. But you have to make
But it has to be part of class. Then
Yeah.
once I've identified what they are, do you want me to make an Arcana check to see that I would recognize that those spells are something that a ranger would cast and a cleric might cast, so that or would you assume that I know that?
Yeah, in additional, you actually, long stride can be cast by wizards as well. So a ranger or a wizard could use it.
Okay. But do you want me to roll that, or do you assume
Nope.
that I know that?
You know it.
Okay. Then I will since he's already got his magic book, I'll give the ranger the scroll for the long stride, and
Give it to Reverius.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Say give it to Reverius. Yeah.
Yeah, that's I was in the middle of saying that sentence.
He was agreeing. With
Agreeing with you.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you were saying no, give it to. I was like, yeah, I was about to do just that. Yeah. And then I'll give the other one to Josh.
Thank you, Relaine.
No problem.
You have my appreciation. I shall ensure that this spell is put to good use.
Excellent.
All right, cool. So it's getting pretty late. So what we'll do here is the amulets will sort of pulse, and they'll start to whir up like they're kind of getting ready to bring you back. And as a cliffhanger, what we'll do is one of the you notice in the upstairs walking down the stairs here. I'll show you so here's the upstairs and the downstairs. So here's the downstairs. You notice coming down the stairs, there is it looks like a wormling, like a small dragon made of paper, and it's like coming downstairs to see what happens, and then you guys all just teleport away.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Awesome. So we will do that, and let me just make sure I gave you. Cool. All right. And so you guys get back. So what we'll do is we'll assign you a thing to do here at the town. So here's sort of the town map here. Oh, I'm on a different page. So here's the town map here. This is the top, this level, this is the bottom. Currently, there's a bunch of cool stuff. There's a farm, barracks, Great Hall. This is Emerus. He's like sort of like an Indiana Jones type wizardy. He's just a knowledgeable archaeologist, basically.
He's Hemet Nessingwary.
Nope, he's definitely legally distinct from that person. But that's where Arethi, the other adventurer, is like she hangs out. This is a library that Josh likes to frequent, or Coyle likes to frequent. Here's the market down here, and the forge, and then a carnival. So let's start with coil. What would you like to do, and where would you like to add the Temple to Morden?
I think it should be right where you walk in. Right near the Great Hall, maybe.
Oh, okay.
What I don't.
should I-
Where's the entrance or
This
the
is
exit?
the entrance right here.
Yeah. So the closest place we could put it is like,
Right here.
yeah. Or
Really,
we
the
could-
front door.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Starfire. Oh, sorry. What would you like to do? Would you like to spend time at this temple, or would you like to do something? Still go to the library?
Oh, well,
since
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I said Starfire, but I didn't finish with Josh.
Yeah.
My fault.
since we're establishing it, yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll like help set it up, and I'll say this is what you have to say to pray, and whatever. I imagine that's how clerics instruct other clerics.
It is in this world now.
Yep. It's canon. It's canon. All right. All right. And Starfire, what would you like to be doing?
One thing I would like to do is buy a replacement potion for Relaine.
Oh no, you don't have to do that, dude.
No, it's my character would do this because you used your resources for me, and this is for you. So, I
Sure.
I would like to buy that.
Sounds good.
And then I think the carnival is where I hang out.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like I like to perform at the carnival with my illusionary magic, doing light shows and all that.
Okay. All right. So that will be focused on increasing the hope of the. That's what the carnival is doing, basically, making people happy and making them hopeful. All right. All right. Actually, and give me just 1 second. All right, cool. And Revarius, what are you going to be doing?
I will light a candle at the shrine for Gravarius, and then I guess maybe do some training in the barracks.
Okay. You could also, if you wanted to, make up something new too. Like you could just like be like, I want to do this. But yeah, anything's good. All right, training. All right, cool. And Donna, you gonna still do the same thing?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right,
I think that's
sounds good.
the thing to do.
Josh, you are gonna level up,
Nice.
and that will be the end of the session. I hope you all liked it. Have a great night.
How
All right.